Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Salsa and Bachata Moves. I'm Alexandros. Welcome to the Island of Cyprus. Now, I had this requested by you, one of my subscribers in the comments, and I think it's a very good idea. It didn't even pass my mind. I just threw some Afro footwork out there without thinking the two crucial things this person mentioned in the comment. Number one is that they say there's too much complication in the Rumba steps, too many advanced, and they can't follow it. Timing problem or technical body problem. And then there is the other side of where they find the simple steps, but they don't always teach. They look different than when you do it, when you practice it. Like, let's say, stiff, when they go, they have a little bit more relaxation or more bounce. And these are the things we're going to talk about in the beginning to execute the first step. And then the other four steps will be, the other three steps will be exactly, oh, I just gave myself away. Just by clicking on this video, I have a fourth one, which will be at the end as a bonus. It's really cool. So let's get started. Number one, if you are a salsa dancer at any style on one or two, you will always dance the Afro-Rumba on one, and you will try to start with the right. It's not a mistake to start with the left, but you start with the right in the traditional wawango. And the clave is not a regular salsa clave. It goes with a little delay on the third beat, like this. And the musicians translate it as pa pa pau pa 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 pau pa 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 pau pa pa. So every time you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but Afro-Rumba has the feeling of a melodic instead of arithmetic. The arithmetic, sorry, counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You can just go pa, 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 and get better into the feeling. So when we do without music, you will see. So I know this was a long intro, but I had to get it out of the way, and we're gonna start our first step with our position right now. I have it in the description, so you can skip all this information if you like, but they're very valuable. Okay guys, step number one, tap, step, tap, step. You can go on the toe, but as an Afro-Rumba, you want to try to put the ball of the foot. Some people even just step the whole of the foot, or just step on the spot 2 times. But I suggest we just go tap, tap, tap. These are your options. Become your own self. Now, in order to have the styling of the, even in the beginner, when you hear the salsa music having pa, 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 afro clave, or the tumbao of the gonga is not tuka, tiki, tiki, taka. It's like boom, 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 boom. That goes for Afro-Rumba. So it would be nice, even if it's not perfect, to have some styling and some knowledge about it. So the first thing you want to do is bend your knees. Many people do this mistake and they don't bend their knees. If you don't bend your knees, guys, you're going to look like that. There's many things missing. Now the knees are bended for the technique of moving up and down, up and down. Pa, 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 pa. And this will bring us into the easy first step. But we're not finished. This posture is totally wrong unless you're doing it on purpose. The actual posture from your hip bone, you bend downwards, keep the head up, and this is your basic posture, and you move up and down. So when you take a side step, or on the spot, the tap. So this is our first one, all right? And I know it might be too much. The hands are coming opposite of the foot. You can do the same, but you gotta start somewhere. And you're pushing from your elbow to your wrist, something like that forward. I know it's not comfortable. It's more comfortable to push like this, but you push your hand out, you push your hand out, you push your hand out, like a karate chop, okay? So we bend, tap. Get your position from the back, tap. And pa, 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 and pa, 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 and pa, pa. Pa, pa, pa. You can move forward. Pa, pa, pa. Keep on doing it. Only repetitions will allow you to put more shoulders, keep the up and down, and keep that weird posture. So this is the first step that you're going to learn. It's very easy, but The reason it's easy is because so you can put the styling of bent knees up and down using the hands and the curve of the hip in order to be in the Afro-Cuban. Sometimes we go even all the way down and all the way up. So you got to get acquainted dancing in that bend over position. Let's go and see this with music. Okay, let's go for step number 2. It's called Yemaya, and it's simply the side step of the salsa, but instead of doing 3 steps, 1 and 2 and 3, and remember we start with the right, man and lady, follower and leader. Even if you're dancing on 2, you're gonna have to break into the 1. That's the way it works, I guess. Now if you start with your left, it's not a mistake, guys, but we are doing a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2. Very minimalistic, but because we have this knee, the up and down movement, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. If you keep your heels down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground, it's more heavy. If you keep the ball of your feet, it's more jumpy, but more light. It really depends on you. I prefer the ball of the feet. And for the upper body will be bended as well, putting it slowly, slowly. And the arms, Yemaya is the goddess of fertility. So even a guy would think a little bit going with his hand more soft or more strong, but it's the ladies are doing their skirt and their hips. Guys do not really use all the time the hips, they just step and step and step and step because it's quite fast. What I'm putting in the music here is medium Afro-Rumba. Pa, 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 pa. Okay? It's much, much faster. So the arms will go making like a square, you see, and the elbows hit outwards. Now we can also put shoulders in. Pa, 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 pa. No shoulders, you see, just getting the accent. Pa, 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 pa. That's a little extra, you just slide. It just came out, so let's just keep it in. Now if you put also pa, 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 and pa, 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 you can make shimmies, up hands, and basic. So that's the Yemaya. The second crucial basic you need to know in order to dance Afro-Rumba. Let's see it with music. Okay guys, step number 3, gacha. Now gacha is because of the sound it makes. You step back. Now I suggest you stay on the ball of your foot. If you want to step, there's no problem. Especially ladies on their heels, maybe they don't want to lift because they're up high enough. I'll show it with the ball of the foot. You keep your weight to the front and then you do a little up. So there's a little bit of body weight coming to the back. That's why I need good support there to step. Then I step with the other one, go back and repeat. You want to go a little bit faster and go gacha, gacha, gacha. Notice when I put the up and down as well, bend a little bit, gacha, 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 gacha. And it's not like a Latin cross. If you do this, people can actually misunderstand that you want to progress to the other side. So notice how straight my foot is when I go back and I maintain the up and down. Now I'm not bending more than I should be just so I can teach, but it would be nice to be even more bent down. Now the hands simply go with the back of the palm up and come back, up and come back. Of course there are other ways the steps can be done the same way and following a different God movement or whatever. But the most basic one is the same foot that stays forward is the same hand that comes out. So if you're in the Yemaya basic, pa, 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 pa. You will take your right foot back a step to the side, and you're gonna start with your left hand out. Pa, 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 and start putting slowly, slowly that little jump. Pa, 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 pa. So many things you can do within this beautiful step. Okay, let's try it to music. If I haven't explained it very well, I apologize. Rewind it, watch it one more time. I think it was good enough. Let me know in the comments if I overdo it. Let's go to music. Okay, step 4 is a very nice one. Yes, it is a beginner step. Many people call it the cha-cha step because we actually do the cha-cha, but I want to give notice a little bit on our timing because the step is not that difficult. And also, how do we start and how do we go back into a Yamaya basic, because it's really cool the way it comes in. So give some attention, please, and we'll do it slowly, slowly, and after that we have the bonus progressional. I'm not gonna say it, watch until the end. Okay, so we're in the Yamaya step, for example, pa, 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 and then from here you're gonna go a little bit more straight up and step diagonal, pa, pa. Notice I transfer my weight, sometimes all the way to my toe, and push my butt back, side, close, diagonal, then forward, back, side, close, diagonal. I'm exaggerating, of course, but you can make them this fast. Daddy, and look at my hands, they're already starting to go. What's supposed to be happening is, I'm not putting, but by the way, a lot of up and down and bend, so we can keep it easier. We coordinate the hands with the steps. We cross here, and we go pa, pa, so step, step, cross, cross. Pa, pa, sorry, uncross, cross. Then pa, pa, pa. Even if you're taking 3 steps, you have to focus to go 1 and 2, to do only 2 movements, open and close. So with the 3 steps, you have to get here, so you can execute again, open, close, open, close. You see, 3 steps. I can't go open, close, so then I'll be closing in my hands when I go to the side. So one more time from the Yamaya, pa, pa, and here we go, and pa, 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 pa. You can just go forward, pa, pa, pa. Use the different hands, pa, pa, both hands. You can go a nice little jump, pa, pa, pa. You can also do turns, pa, pa, pa. But the basic I wanted to show you today is this one. Up and down, please, bend down, pa, pa, pa. And lastly, I know I'm getting annoying, if you think of the clave, there's a little delay. So when you do this specific step, you don't want to do 1, 2, cha, 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 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. That's exactly metronomical. But if you follow the clave, it's on the end between the 4 and the 5. So it's still in the first bar of music. So if you think of pa, 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 pa. You see there's a little stop, pa, pa. There's not 1, 2 equal steps. 1, 2. You could, it's not a mistake, but I think it's better that you follow the clave on this specific move. Let's go to music. Okay guys, if you stayed until the end, I'm gonna do the bonus for you. It is a little bit difficult to understand, and I know it takes its time, but if I show it slow enough, you might be able to untangle it. And then I will show you the hands, and then in the music I'll do it with the full styling as well. So I want to turn this way for this one because the other ones you can pick them up and down. They're not so hard. This one though, you want to do the gacha step that we've learned. You're like, what? I've learned that already. But do the progressive to the side. It just looks awesome. So it goes something like, gives you a really beautiful progression of that gacha and up and down and using the arms. Before we go to the arms, let's show the steps. I usually do with the ball of the feet, but I'm going to show it with the feet down. We go gacha, but it's back and cross. So we need to start progressing. Gacha. And it's pa, pa, and we close the foot. Now we step the left, and it's on the spot. Yeah, that's the confusing part sometimes. On the spot one time, go to the side and close. That's basically it. There's two versions. The crossing version and close, and the stepping version to the side and close. Then you repeat. Yes, but I'll do it slow. First, let's start with a regular gacha. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga. Now from here, you're going to cheat and go with the left back. Cross, step, and side and boom. Here comes the fun part. Bam, 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 boom. Straight away to the one because there is not real time there. So here goes the whole thing before the music. Ba, 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 okay, and because I was doing it on the other side, the hands, I scoop to the side, I scoop to the front, I scoop to the side, I scoop to the front. Really up to you, you can do many things. Hands the other side, changing, and mixing. Let's go with music, guys. Yoo-hoo! That's a medium speed too, and it takes a lot of all your body energy, doesn't it? That's what I wanted to help with, guys. Thank you for the comment, my dear friend. If you like, leave comments how I can help and show something else, because I do put up salsa and bachata moves, but I do have many playlists which are for soloing, for footwork, for musicality, shows. So there's a lot more things than just salsa and bachata moves here. And I also explain for ladies how to spin, etc. And if you like, check out offers down in the description. If you like to support the channel, we have $6.99, 50 salsa combinations with their lessons, 5+ hours. We also have 30 combinations bachata, premium products of course, for only 5 euros. We're trying to keep everything as low as possible so everybody can have a reach to these beautiful dances. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next video.